are you guys? This is Yanko Maceda, founder of Tabanero Cigars, and we are live. We are live. I'm really happy. I'm still celebrating my trip to Nicaragua, Esteli, Nicaragua. A good friend, Trey Oliva from the Oliva family, asked me if I was crazy. Are you crazy? How are you going to Nicaragua? And my reply was, Trey, only crazy people has changed the world. And I'm here to change my industry. So yes, I am crazy. And that's why I went to Nicaragua. I went to Nicaragua to meet with the maker, to meet with someone that is a lot passionate just like me. And it was a total success. The best trip I have done to Nicaragua. I'm starting to fall in love with Nicaragua. I'm falling to love with Esteli. I'm really serious about duplicating the box shop that we have right here in Tampa, Florida, down in Nicaragua. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. And I keep saying it, and I will keep saying it forever. Thank you, everyone at Esteli that make me really, really feel special. And guys, say it. I am the founder of Tabanero Cigars, where we believe in the enjoyment of craftsmanship that allows you to stop time, reflect on life, and plan the future ahead. Let's celebrate life. Let's celebrate life. Today, I have the Maceda Patriarch Double Robusto. This is a game changer. This is a game changer because it has the same blend of the Torpedo. But believe me, if you know the difference between a straight cut on a regular cigar and a cutting a little bit on a Torpedo, you totally understand that this cigar changed the game when it comes to experimenting, experiencing the blend. You got a lot more smoke coming out. You got a lot more taste going into your mouth. So in here, it's a fulfillment of the dream of this line, the Patriarca. It has become my favorite pretty soon. I thought Torpedo was my favorite until I tried this. I thought I had a great relation 20 years ago until I made my wife 10 years ago. So that's life. Every time you go up, every time you experiment new things, a lot more mature, you realize that if you thought things were going good, now they're going a lot better. A beautiful cigar. It is a beautiful cigar. Pretty silky wrapper. The aroma is amazing. These are a lot more fresher than the Torpedoes. It has a lot of resting time. It's going to need a lot of resting time to get to my extenders. This is not going to be for sale yet. The Torpedo is already for sale, but this one, I believe I got to give him a little more time. Maceda Patriarca Double Robusto. It's a 54 gauge by 6.5 box press with a really soft edges. It feels so good in your hand. It looks good on you, of course, if you're dressing for the occasion. I can't wait to light up. I can't wait to start experimenting the different tones on this cigar. I see myself in the near future just making beautiful cigars for special occasions like this one. I know with cigars like this, you will lose a lot of customers because it's a cigar that is another level. It's at another MSRP, another price. But I'm okay because, like I always believe, Tampa was a place of birth for beautiful brands, for really high-end super premiums, and that's where I'm aiming for, to be in that segment of super premium cigars. I had all the cigars earlier, so I said, let me clean my palate with this nice refreshing wine so we can settle the mood, settle the palate to light up this beautiful craftsmanship. That is a dream come through. We're working on beautiful boxes, beautiful piano finish boxes for this cigar. And I can't wait to light up. So let's go ahead and light up and start experimenting the beginning of an amazing cigar. Look at the amount of smoke coming out of that cap. And it has the perfect draw. It's not a loose cigar or a tight cigar. It has a perfect 40 inches of water. This is a man's world, but ain't nothing without a woman's hand. The lady that applied the wrappers on these cigars, she's a master. She's a master. Lester. Lester is the name of the banchero, the guy who's doing the inside. Lester is a really passionate kid. He's 25, I think. And he really does enjoy making her patriarcas. It's amazing. It's the same blend as the Torpedo. It was done by the same cigar roller, but because of the amount of smoke coming out through here, right in the beginning, there's so much flavor. There's so much wood tones, oak tones, nutty, sweet, a little bit of hint of honey because some rare tobacco that we have in here. Taste of vanilla. And same blend, this one feels a little bit even higher of the strength of the Torpedo. It can be probably my palate, my passion for this cigar. This is something that I definitely will smoke at night after dinner with a nice bourbon, a nice Rome finish on a cognac barrel like the Zacapas XO. Every time you achieve a goal like this, it's not much of the goal, is have become to get here. Who you have become to get here. I try to measure success not in 12 months. I try to measure success in a 5-year term. 5 years ago, this was a dream. This was a dream because of the tobaccos that we were able to acquire to put in this next blend. Talking about stopping time, every time you puff in this cigar, you want that experience, you want that taste to stop there and last at least 5 to 10 seconds for the amount of taste, flavor, the complexity on the cigar that you experiment when you're puffing. On the torpedo, you gotta let it burn a little bit more to get to this taste, to get to this amount of flavor linger in your mouth. But again, it's a personal preference. If you're someone that are rather more of a mild cigar, more of a Davidoff, more of the Connecticut wrappers, torpedo will be the fit for you. Torpedo would deliver the flavor, but not as potent as a higher full flavor profile like the Dobo Robusto. Patriarca Dobo Robusto. Patriarca Dobo Robusto. We took a lot of time to design the label. It took a year to design the label with a back and forth, with Jeff Moss going on vacation, coming back. And the blend, it was about a month. We tried 3 times, and when I went to Nicaragua, I said, the third blend, they said, you know what, the third blend, we're gonna let it rest for a little bit, so you can try it right here in Nicaragua. And Raymond Pages, it was pretty straightforward on this third blend. This beautiful cigar, if I'm not mistaken, when it's available, it's gonna retail for $49.99. $49.99, and it's gonna be available in a box of 10 cigars for $500, for $499, if I'm not mistaken. It's gonna be a 10 count for $500. It's gonna have an amazing box that is gonna be on your desk, on your bar, your pool, your yacht, and it will always remind you of the success that you have experimenting life. And this will be a celebratory cigar for your achievements as an entrepreneur, as a leader. This is a true example that success overnight, only thing that will build is ego. This is a true example that success with timing, with years of working at it, of learning, of maturing, it will build character. It will build character to keep going. I have learned a long time ago that it's not about the end. The end is the day that I leave Earth. That's the end. It's about the process, about falling in love with the process, enjoying the process. I gotta be careful on the retro hell with this one. Oh my God, I'm in heaven. The enjoyment of craftsmanship. That's the why. That's why we make cigars, to serve you with the enjoyment of craftsmanship. Maceda Dobo Robusto Patriarca. We are getting ready for wholesale. We are getting ready for wholesale. Like everything in life, you always a little bit concerned. I wouldn't use the word afraid. You're a little bit concerned of the unknown. visiting a store saying, hello, my name is Yanko Maceda. I believe on what you guys have going on in your shop, and I would like to see if I can be part of your journey. Here's my brand. And see where it takes me, see how it goes. There were so many occasions in the beginning of the journey, and we're still in the beginning. There's been so many occasions for us to throw the towel, for us to give up. And something inside of me, it keeps telling me, no, no, don't give up. You're doing something beautiful. You got to keep going. And I'm glad, I'm happy that I don't give up, because every time I move, every time I take another step, something else, something newer that I believe is too big for me to accomplish. Not all the time, but the times it comes through, it's celebration time. If I would sit down in here and talk about all the failures, it will be a pretty sad life. But I can tell you that the things that we hit it, the things that we have done it right, it makes up for all the failures that we had in the past. Guys, make any comments. I learn a lot from your comments. I learn a lot from your questions. Every time you ask me questions, or sometimes it was in my mind and you reaffirm with that question that you're asking. And most of the time you plant the seed in my head of the new goals that I want to achieve. When I went to Nicaragua, a good customer of the Patriarca line, he asked me, hey Yanko, I used to smoke Salomones, Perfectos, Diademas from H. Hubman. Can you see if you can do something similar to that in Nicaragua? And we were having a meeting at Raymond Page's office, and the guy called right at that moment. And I was so thankful, because it was a sign that I needed to keep working on this line. And he asked me if I can pay a visit to North Washington for an event that he's going to have. And I said, of course, about the Salomone. I got to hold myself, because I've been smoking them, and I'm trying to hold it and let it rest for at least a month, so I can send them 5 for him to try and share with his friends and see what he thinks. And it was a simple question. He asked me about a brand that he really enjoyed from Cuba, and he said, how can you get close to do something similar? This is a good cigar for your favorite whiskey, your favorite cognac. I definitely enjoyed a lot in Nicaragua with the Zacapas XO. I'm not really much of a drinker. I'm more of a cigar. Tried in the past. They're pretty complex cigars. Humidity helps the cigar to open up. Temperature helps the cigar to open up. So every once in a while, when one of these beautiful cigars go off and I relight, I get a newer experience. So I don't mind when I need to relight a cigar like this, because I'm having a great conversation. There you go, it dropped, and it has a perfect on the ashes. That means that it was well constructed. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. This is the first thing that comes to my mind. Amazing. I'm concentrating on delivering and documenting everything that we're experimenting with you guys, but I don't stop enjoying the cigar. I haven't had a chance yet to smoke one by myself, by the lake in my house when kids are at school, so I can really concentrate on the cigar. I usually do that in the mornings after I get out of the gym. So I can really make my notes and concentrate on a good cigar. Gracias Tabanero, gracias a la familia Tabanero, gracias Raymond, gracias Hector, gracias a todo el equipo de Tabacalera Pages Raffle, gracias del fondo de mi corazón. I can be here for hours, but we want to keep it at 30 minutes because I don't want to allow yourself to try a Patriarca. It can be in the Robusto Vitola, the Robusto Profile, the Torpedo, all the Doa Robusto when they become available. All three are amazing. It's up to you the amount of smoking time that you want to enjoy. They all have the same strength, medium to full. They're medium to full. We do a medium to full with the idea that when they rest for 6 months, a year, and they settle, they'll become more of a medium. Please, I will make sure to answer all your comments right after we're done, after we finish. Don't hesitate. Hello to everyone that is saying hello. Thank you very much. I'm really proud of my labels. Again, I got my flags, the flags that mean the world to me. I got my American flag, which I'm really proud of being American, a Cuban American. And I got my Cuban flag. That's what I was born. And my imagination symbol, my imagination symbol right in the back of the label. I believe imagination took me here. The picture on the label, it was taken in Pinal del Rio, in San Juan, Pinal del Rio. And when I was taking that picture, I dream a lot that someday, when it's legal to blend with Cuban tobacco, what will be the taste of a cigar blend with Cuban tobacco, Nicaraguan, Ecuadorian, Cuban tobacco? Someday. We brought a lot more cigars from Nicaragua, cigars that we were blending, testing. Some that will come to market, some we will let it rest and see what will they become later on. But I'm really happy. I'm really happy because Tabanero has been the place of birth. We will pretty soon continue making cigars in here in Ybor City. We will keep using this beautiful place to make cigars that it will introduce you into the lifestyle. It will introduce you into the lifestyle of cigars. And what a better way of coming to Ybor City, Tampa, Florida, and have your first cigars right here in what it used to be cigar capital of the world. Are we on time, my friend?
Yeah, we're 22 in, and then we did the intro earlier, so I think you gotta be at around 28, 29 or now. I don't know how long you spoke in the beginning.
Guys, Maceda Patriarca Double Robusto, an amazing cigar. You owe it to yourself. Next time you're celebrating, pick one of the Patriarcas so you can experiment the lifestyle on another level. And like I always say, Tabanero Cigars, where we believe in the enjoyment of craftsmanship that allows you to stop time, reflect on life, and plan the future ahead. See you the next time. Thank you very much.